Hey there, it's Patrice from Redefining Wealth. And I got a DM this morning and thought that it was something that I should just share with everyone, my response, in case you're wondering. So I got a DM from someone and they said, essentially, I know that this is the time that I should be moving forward with my entrepreneurial endeavor, but my family's like, this is not the right time. How could you do that? People are struggling, yada, yada, yada. So my first piece of this response is, if God told you to do something, why are you so focused on what your family and friends are saying? That's number one, because they're not your audience and you don't require their validation. If God is giving you a vision to do something in this season or the next, it's your responsibility to get it done to the best of your ability and in excellence without mediocrity, right? Because that's how you honor God. And so, number one, I'm not worried about what my friends and family think about me offering things to sell because they're not my audience. And if God is telling me that I still need to move forward with things, then I'm still going to move forward, period. Number two, if you are clear about who you serve and what they need, then you're also clear of what they need even in a time like this. It's your responsibility to understand your audience, understand their needs, and tweak whatever you're offering. Still do it with value, right? So you can offer things at a discounted price. You can extend payment plans. You can do a number of things to help people ease the burden, but not giving them anything and not supporting them and not again, it depends on your offer, but not doing what you can do based on what your gifts are to still support them. How does that help you? How does that help you stay fulfilled? How does that help you stay filled up, energized? How does that help your finances? It doesn't. That's a lose-lose to me to offer nothing. Number three, there is this notion that everybody is struggling. Everybody is in the house involuntarily. Many people are in the house involuntarily. That does not mean they're struggling. You can't project what your circumstances or situation might be onto everyone else. There are still people who need what they need, right? There are still people who need it more so now and who want it more so now because they have the time, they have the space, they have the energy to focus for whatever reason. Again, it depends on your offer. But the notion that everybody is struggling is wrong. They may be struggling with something, but you're making up a story if you assume that everybody is struggling financially. And the other thing is, people spend on what they want to spend on. And if they feel that they need what you have to offer, it is a need, it is essential to their survival right now, or it's something they just have always wanted to do. There are people who are selling Spanish speaking courses. People can't even travel right now, but if you've been wanting to learn how to speak Spanish, this is your time to spend extra time learning, right? There are people who are offering workouts online. There are people who are doing everything and anything under the sun virtually, which is why I talked about this a week or two ago about having a growth mindset and understanding that you have to embrace for this season, however long it is, a new normal. But to say, well, everybody is struggling and this isn't the time, I think you're doing yourself a disservice, because there's still people that are making all kinds of money online. And if they're not about charging, they're bringing in hundreds, if not thousands of people into their audience because they're just relentless about giving value in a digital way. So 3 thoughts on that. If you feel like you're called to do something, you got a responsibility to do it. Before COVID-19, it would have been another excuse. It'd have been another reason why we couldn't, why you shouldn't, why you, no, figure out how you can add value and still add it. I don't think anyone's going to be like, how dare you try to offer me? No, if they don't want to hear it, they can unsubscribe, they can click off, they can log off, but there's someone who needs it. There's someone who's waiting on you. There's someone who's not sleeping at night because they're waiting for you to be the solution to their problem. So get out your own way and get out of God's way and do what you were called to do.